Raregem Talent School is an institution dedicated to fostering the unique abilities of individuals with dyslexia and other related learning difficulties.
And the reason why it was founded is because being a parent of a son with dyslexia and a special needs teacher, I was encountering challenges to help my son, and I didn't find any institution that he could fit, and especially that we were doing local curriculum. The schools that were there were international schools, and their fees was so high.
The school's mission is not only to provide quality education, but also raise awareness about dyslexia and other learning difficulties for early detection, prevention, and remediation.
We thought that we could give these children opportunity to have a good, a general school life where they are not being mistreated, they are not being made to repeat classes, where they are not labeled, where they are being understood, and at the same time providing them with a focused method of teaching that is suitable for them.
Through innovative teaching methods, personalized learning approaches, and a supportive environment, Raregem Talent School empowers students to excel academically, socially, and emotionally.
Teachers require to have, first they have to be trained regular teachers who understands and support, are able to just teach regular classes, children. Then on top of that, they need to have now a multisensory method of teaching, and that's what happens here. Before, when a teacher who has regular training, when they join Raregem, they come and learn how to handle these children using a multisensory method, teaching method, and structured literacy method that is very suitable for children with dyslexia and also other neurodevelopmental disorders.
The teachers work collaboratively to identify each student's strengths and challenges, tailoring instruction to meet their individual needs.
So as a teacher, personally, I normally use positive reinforcement where I do reward students when they respond to questions in class or the general performance. You can give them a token. Another thing is that the grouping, they feel part of the school. They feel we normally tell them they are different, they are not slow.
So we have the differentiated teaching approaches, which we usually call it the differentiation and accommodation. Since I had told you they vary in degrees, so you handle each learner according to his ability or her ability. So for those with the low levels, you use the materials, for example, the flashcards, the cubes, whichever way that will make them understand, and you accommodate them.
It was not by choice that Nancy Munyi became an expert in learning disorders. When her son was in kindergarten, it was discovered that he had dyslexia, but there weren't enough schools catering to students with the disorder at the time. Because of its quiet nature, dyslexia is easily disregarded and confused for other learning disabilities when appropriate assessment is lacking.
So I googled, I went online and I checked reversals. Of course, dyslexia came on. I'd never seen that word, and now I went through the characteristics of dyslexia. Then I said, oh, this is her, this is her, this is her. And then now I was excited, at least we've put something, a name into it. But then I was also very sad because I was very hard on my child. Like, why aren't you getting it? So now, starting to look for what to do next. So I called another lady and asked her, how do I get, I suspect my child has dyslexia, what do I do next? She's like, go have her ears checked, her eyes checked. By then we did when things started opening up after COVID. The doctors said she's fine. Then after that I was like, okay, so what do I do next? So we called, this lady was brought here to meet me and my husband so now that's when I was like, okay, let me go create awareness. To which I did, but some teachers didn't get it. So they would really harass my daughter. So now we had to change schools again. We've changed schools like 4 times. Can you imagine? The emotional part, my child also, when it's exam time, my child panics. She's like, I don't want to go to school. Then we're like, just do your best. That's what we tell her. Us kids don't care about the results. Just do your best. But then she's that kid who she wants to excel. So she puts pressure on herself. So even when I was meeting with the teachers, they were telling me, I think you guys put pressure on your.
The advantages in this school is mostly they take you slowly in learning, and they make it easier for you to understand and know more from the other school I was, because there things were more advanced. They were taking you fast and everything.
Nilikuwa nasoma kitambo, ilikuwa ngumu sana, walimu understand ile shida nilikuwa nayo, so ulikuwa unapata time ya class mwalimu ameingia, nashtuka na kaa tunafunzwa naanza kushake, na faint, kupeleka hospitali, wanasema hakuna kitu imefanyika, nitapona tu.
Yeah, I think it's advantageous to study in Raregem than in my previous school, because here when the teachers are teaching, they go in a slow pace than the other school. The teachers go in faster pace, that some words pass and some things pass when they are teaching.
Although dyslexia might cause difficulties, it's crucial to keep in mind that it doesn't limit a child's potential. With the correct support structure, early diagnosis and care, people with dyslexia can lead normal lives.